We've just checked into our Airbnb in Salzburg, and once again, I feel like we've stayed so far away, and we've of course stayed on the top floor with no lift. So we just lugged our bags up a hill, and then Geordie helped lug them up the stairs, and then the lady had 2 sons, so both of them helped take them up the 3 floors. But our Airbnb is so cute, and the host is really cute as well. So I'm gonna give you a room tour. This is our little living room and our little TV. We've got a dining room, kitchen, Geordie, our little bathroom. Oh, this is massive. Washing machine. It's always a joy when we have a washing machine.
I'm so excited for cleaning.
I know. And then you enter through here, and this is my favorite bit, which I feel like is the reason we booked it, but the bedroom. And we have a balcony. That's right. It's so beautiful. So you have to go through this little tunnel here to go into the old town.
It was only like 100 meters, I think.
Yeah. It wasn't too far, but it felt like far when we were going up the...
With your bags, everything feels...
It feels very far. But it's so beautiful. I love all the coloured houses. Why did that feel so hard? This is our little walk to town. And our house is all the way up there.
Oh, it's not all the way up there, it's 10 meters away.
All the way up there. Oh my god. Look inside that house. This is going to be terrifying to walk through at night.
That's right, I got fists of steel.
We're going to be so safe. This is our commute to dinner. We're on the hunt, going through a little alleyway. We're having a debate right now. I use my fork on my right hand because that's my most dominant hand.
When you have pasta and stuff, yeah, you toil and eat it with your right.
Yes.
If you're cutting something, you don't put your knife in that hand.
Why would I switch?
Because that's polite. You cut like that. That's how it's done.
Why would I switch?
Because it's just what you're supposed to do.
No. Who taught you this? Who?
Grandparents.
Oh, my grandparents did not teach me that.
That feels wrong.
That's because it's a spoon. Okay, Jordan and I wanted this donut thing on the skewer, whatever they're called. We've been wanting them for ages, and they only have cash. You cannot do card. This guy at the table just bought us this. Literally what we wanted.
You didn't even ask me.
We didn't even mention it.
He loves me.
Yeah, he's in love with Jordan. He's trying to set his son up with Jordan.
He asked me if I like crash metal, and then he showed me videos of his son in a crash metal band doing.
And in exchange we got a donut.
Oh, see, all you have to do is listen. Sometimes a man just wants someone to listen to him, and then they bring you donuts. Gave it to him.
We've been shoving this down, and the guy comes over and he goes, "Did you like it?" And we said, "Yeah." And then he said, "Do you want more?" I'm pretty sure that was sarcasm. And Jordan goes, "If you're offering." She's educating me on social etiquette.
The cook got another one.
And it's cinnamon, which is my favourite one.
Me. Casino was too scared to say yes.
No, because he needed to save it for other people.
He doesn't like other people, he loves us.
He's obsessed with Jordan.
These were €8 each. I got 2 for
Oh my
free.
god.
Yeah.
So dinner was free then. Yummy. Here she is in all of her glory. The angle that I've got you on, you're like this.
Just me and my donut.
A very nutritious breakfast.
Aren't we like that?
I've got worse. The shop didn't really have any breakfast foods yesterday, so I have these little dates and coconut bites. And that's our breakfast for this morning. Apparently nothing's really open. Oh no, what day was it yesterday? Monday, which actually that makes a lot of sense. Apple chips. I made a little tea. And now we're trying to decide what to do today because it's raining. We're thinking of going to Hallstatt, but it was just too much of a rush last night. We thought about it last minute. So, yeah, I don't know what we're going to do today. Everything that I've kind of seen is all like outdoor stuff. I don't know. We've got 2 full days here. And you want to make the most of it, but at the same time, like, walking in the rain is miserable. We have a little food order. Jordan's asleep right now. So I'm just having my lunch outside. It's cold and it's rainy. It's not like insufferably rainy, but it's the type that just like drips on you a little bit. I've got teriyaki chicken here. Our time in Salzburg definitely isn't what we kind of expected. Because it's so rainy, it's hard to do anything. I feel like it's a city that you just kind of walk around. My number one thing that I want to do is go up to the fortress. So I think this afternoon there's meant to be like a 2-hour window where it's not raining, hopefully. So I think we might go up then, or like go to the gardens or something. Oh my god, that's really good. Tomorrow we've planned to go to Hallstatt. I think that was where we wanted to go to the most when we were planning these, but they said Hallstatt is somewhere that you visit for a day. So I'm excited to go there. We were both saying last night about how Chamonix kind of just took it out of us. I think going on a ski trip, it's such a physically exhausting kind of thing to do, so we've just been taking days really slow. You can definitely feel that it's the end of the trip because we're both so tired, and although I'm really sad that we are going soon because I'm not ready to leave yet, and also I'm not really ready to go home because my nervous system hasn't been this calm since I was gonna say since I've been in Europe last year, but that's definitely not the case because I was not okay. But I think not having to worry about bumping into other people or like looking around and being involved in anything is so refreshing, and that's what I love so much about going on holidays. It just feels like that escape from reality and more so home. And I think the only thing that keeps me at home is first of all money, but second of all like my family and my friends, and I love them so much. But I think on this holiday I've started to realise that I do kind of want to move, and I've actually organised for the Tuesday when I get home to meet with a friend to talk about potentially moving with her. So I'm super excited about that. I think my biggest anxiety at the moment is definitely money and how I'm gonna afford to do all these things that I want to do. Traveling, I think, makes me feel like the opportunities are endless, and it makes you realize that there's just so much that I want to do. That's overwhelming me a lot because work is so slow, and I feel like I just need to change. Every night I think I'm struggling to sleep because I've got so many things in my head, and I'm also, you know, in this weird little stage where I think it's time to kind of let go of certain things and forgive and all that. And I'm starting to learn that forgiveness doesn't mean you need to welcome people back into your life, but I think because I'm holding on to things so deeply, I'm just stagnant and I'm just stuck. at the moment. I haven't journaled in a while and I've been very unproductive. So I'm going to do a bit of that. I'm going to continue eating this. I've spent the whole entire morning kind of going through my feed and planning things. I use the app Unum to plan my feed, and by the time you see this it will probably already be posted, but I'm very proud of it. It's so cute and I love curating my feed and shooting stuff and making reels when I'm traveling, so that's been fun but a little bit stressful because I'm just so behind. Like, I'm in Salzburg now and I'm still posting without Chamonix. I think the biggest thing I'm excited for when I get home, first of all, family and beach, because my skin's been really bad, as you can kind of see here. I've just had so many breakouts just consistently throughout the month, which is a little bit of change for me and my acne. But I think I'm excited just to have a few days of doing nothing and just kind of reset, catch up on everything that I need to do and kind of work out what I'm doing for 2025, because I'm in this in-between phase at the moment with my life and I'm excited to branch out. And although that feels scary, I think I'm trying to remind myself that this is a part of the fun of being single in your 20s, and there's just so many opportunities that I can kind of pursue, which is really cool. But anyways, I'm gonna journal, I'm gonna eat salad in the stew, and I'm gonna enjoy this view while I'm just kind of having downtime. Guess who has made it out of the house? Miss Geordie. Geordie's made it out of the house after a morning of napping. We're heading to a day of napping. It's 2 p.m. We're heading to the fortress. I don't think that's it up.
It's definitely not it though.
We've got to get tickets for it, so
You might be able to buy tickets there.
you can buy tickets there. If there's no line, then we'll do that. Because you've got different options of what you can access. And the one that I was looking at accessing, you can access like the theatre and the Prince's Chambers and stuff like that. Or you can do one where you just have basic. So, I don't know, it closes at 5. We've got 3 hours and they say like allocate 2 hours maybe for it. But apparently it's incredible views. It's an 11th century castle. And I think it's the oldest one in Eastern Europe, potentially.
It's the oldest one in Central Europe.
Central Europe. Yes. So, that'll be really, really cool. I like going to all the castles and stuff.
Yeah, I like castles.
It's really interesting. It's so weird sometimes to think that actually existed, and there were people that existed it for its functional use and not just for observing.
I'd like to be a fly on the wall, like when it was in full swing, and like people lived it, and just like sit and like watch how they live.
I know, because I feel like you only have,
But in real life, not in like a movie.
yeah, like a proper, I don't know, proper experience of it. Sometimes I do wish that you could go, yeah, virtual reality.
Eventually, yeah. I reckon like there'll be technology where you can like feel like you're physically in like a past.
Yeah, well, have you seen the AI stuff recently? There's AI that I've seen recently, and it's like Pompeii back in the time, and it looks so realistic.
I've seen those.
It's so interesting.
Yeah, I think with AI and like VR, you'll be able to just put little VR goggles on and just
And go have a look.
observe.
Yep. We're in public now, I'm not confident enough yet to vlog. I need to know more about this. Jordan thought the man up there was a real person.
Well, at first glance, I thought it was real. I said, please don't. I got a bit scared. I was like, "Oh."
What are we doing?
I haven't picked one yet.
How's working out in your thermals?
Okay.
I packed shorts with the intention of sleeping in them. Not really working out in them. But Jordan has been taking them and
I've been exercising in them because Sienna doesn't exercise.
I do exercise. That treadmill was just not fun and I can't do weightlifting. Anyways, Jordan's been she's been quite rude and she said, yeah, but both of them are quite hard. And I don't know what to do on the yoga mat. Unless I should have looked up something.
This is my mat, that's your mat.
I want this mat.
No, but I want this
mat!
You go over there, it was my idea! I want this mat! Get off! You have comfy shorts. I've got thin ass pants.
That is not my fault.
I need the nice mat.
It's not my fault that Jordan didn't pack properly for Europe when you were the one that had the intention.
I'm sorry, I don't pack shorts for the snow.
Well, it's heated everywhere. You knew this. Anyways, we're gonna work out now.
Go around, tuck your chin in, and draw your stop cracking the floor. I love it. See each side. Gently arms. 3 up back as you lower one arm down. Right leg forward. Inhale. Lower your left hand to the floor. Just forwards down to your heart.
Jordan and I went into a Korean skincare place and got face mask. Yay, where am I setting up? I got this Minzon green tea moisturizing and purifying mask. What did you get?
I got a Sun By Me soothing aloe, real aloe soothing care mask.
Oh, it's nice and
It gives me
A
a little bit of sensory overload. Oh, I don't even know where to begin. We put these in the fridge so they're extra cold.
It's gonna be freezing.
Oh, I hate when it first touches your skin.
Why are you so bad at it?
I'd never do these. Horrifying. Why does yours look really good?
It does not look
It
really
looks way better than mine.
I think my face is bigger than yours.
My head's quite big.
Yeah, but yours has a lot of...
No, just say that. This has been our favourite vintage shop of the trip, and we found it in Salzburg. It's so good. Okay, this is the vision. This dress is too big for me, but I think I'm gonna get it and get it like cinched in there, and then I might turn it into a mini dress. So it's like that, because I like this neck line. It's grown on me and I like this. Okay, next piece. This is another dress that's too big for me. I could take it up. I don't know. I could take it in, definitely. I don't know. I might leave this one. Okay, we have this top here. It's very, very big on me. However, because I'm pretty sure it's meant to be worn maybe like that. However, I don't know whether it'd be a cute top or not for like a casual, you know, casual cream pants or something. It's very, very cute. Yeah, this is a little top as well. I can undo this button and this one. I've seen this on a lot of people wearing like the Princess Polly will have a version of this. But I don't want to order from Princess Polly.
Hast du nichts gefunden?
I don't know how I feel about this. Is that a good matcha? Yeah, it looks really cool.
When she poured it, I was like, oh no.
Oh yeah. Yum. I've got some cake and I got a little juice thing that I'm unsure about. I've been a bit naughty. I ordered from the same restaurant and potentially got the same meal twice. I got extra chicken this time though. Look how good it looks though. I just thought because we're going to Zurich tomorrow that I'm going to get a salad because I know that we won't be able to afford very much when we're there, and I'll probably be having margarita pizzas every single night until we get on the plane. Nami. I don't know if I've spoken about this already, but we were going to go to Hallstatt today because it was so recommended and everyone just raves about it, but when we were trying to find trains there, it was really confusing. So we didn't end up going, and we we're going to hire a car, but that just kept getting expensive because of how young we are, which is a compliment. Because we're under 25. So we just decided to explore the other side of Salzburg today, which was nice and chill. We just walked around and went to the palace and then did some vintage shopping. We haven't really done much here. If you are going to Salzburg, I would recommend doing the Sound of Music tour because a lot of people have been telling me to go on that. And then obviously go to Hallstatt because apparently it's so beautiful. But I think Salzburg is a really quiet town. I reckon I'd recommend like 3 or 4 days here if you're going to go to Hallstatt, because you need like a day to explore town, a day or maybe 2 days because you got the fortress as well, which takes like 2 or 3 hours, and then you probably need like a day for the Sound of Music tour, I'm assuming. I'm a bit sad that we didn't get to do that, but I can always come back. We just didn't really have much time, and it's also been really bad weather, so hence why we haven't been exploring very much or like we expected. It's just been so rainy and gloomy, and we're both very, very tired. What do you want to? But I'm excited to head to Zurich, even though it's very, very expensive. What did it say? It was like the most expensive city.
It's like one of the most expensive cities in the world.
I don't think we knew. I knew that Switzerland was expensive. I've been there before, and we didn't stay there for very, very long because of the price. But I didn't know that Zurich was that expensive. But it was the cheapest place to fly out. It's probably because everyone avoids flying out of there.
Yeah.
So that'll be really, really fun. But I can't believe we've only got 3 nights left.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's so sad.
Yeah, it's weird. It went super fast. Like, I've done trips way longer than this before, and this one just, I don't know.
Flew by.
Yeah, and I feel like they drag out. This is just...
Time flies when you're not being traumatized. Welcome to our spiral. It is...
I'm not spiraling.
I'm
okay.
spiraling. It's 10:30 p.m. and Jordan and I have been struggling with sleep recently. And we're just talking about, you know, when we think people are going to get engaged, and Geordie, and she goes, what did she say? How did this conversation
I was like,
start?
oh, I won't be married at 25. And so
I
I was
said,
like, yeah, you will be easy.
will.
I was like, I'm 25 next year. Like, that means I have to have, I need to be getting engaged now to be married at 25.
And this has set me on a little bit of a spiral, because Jordan is 25 next year, which means I'm 25 in 2 years' time. I have no prospects. I have no boyfriend, no ring in sight. I thought I was going to be freaking married by age 22. I'm 22 now. We're so old.
I think I had this 25-year-old realisation and I went, I haven't been anywhere.
Yeah.
That's why now I'm going Africa for 4 months and then maybe I'll do a Bali trip and again in the middle of the year, or an Indo trip or a Thailand trip. Go back to India in September, another ski trip. And then a year after, another US trip, another India trip. Sri Lanka.
Coming to see me in Europe.
So I'm trying to get that out of my system a little bit.
And this is where it stresses me out.
Before I have kids.
Yes, because everything changes after kids. And I know people say, oh, you can travel after you have kids. But it's not the same. It's different. When you're young, it's different style of traveling. So things like, I feel as though things like an Egypt trip and doing like even Machu Picchu and stuff like that, that's not the stuff that, like, I would be glad to do it young.
You would do with little kids and stuff.
No, but I would also I would do that when I'm older as well. That's an option.
True.
But whereas like Euro summer, I would still absolutely be doing when I'm older.
Yeah, my parents are going to retire
type.
and do Europe. Yeah.
Yes, different type of travel. And this is where I stress out because I'm like, I have so many things that I want to do and I only have a short amount of time in my timeline of when I want everything to play out. But then I'm also like, where am I finding my husband? Where am I finding him? I need to write a list of everything that I want to do right now. That sent me on a proper spiral. Like, yeah. I'm doing 23 this year. And 23 is close to...
Nice age. I like 23.
Oh, every time is going too quickly.
I really liked 23. I really did.
Well, I think 23, I've been robbed of so many years of my life. So 23 is going to be better than anything already.
I think 23 is a really fun age. So
You're
still the youngest.
entering your mid-20s this year. My dad says that I'm mid-20s because he knows that it stresses me out. Because I'm like, mid-20s is close to late 20s. And late 20s is close to 30s. But then so many people say that they love their 30s and they love their 40s and 50s. But I think as well, like, media that we consume, it's just this constant, like, rush to do everything now. And, like, the fear-mongering of getting older and how everything's anti-aging and you have to do everything now. I don't know. It's I struggle with the lack of control that you have from my aging. And, well, not aging, but just as time goes by and you're like, I want to do this and this and this, and sometimes you have control over it and sometimes you don't. I am a 22-year-old girl who lives at home with her parents and snuggles her teddy bears every single night. I wear granny pannies and I want to get into knitting this year.
You're aging yourself.
What will happen? Where will we be this time next year? I reckon I hope I will be in Paris. There's no point in me going over and then being 6 months there, coming home for Christmas and then heading back over.
Aren't you only doing 6 months?
No, I want to do a year.
Oh, okay.
6 months is minimum.
Right.
So I might still be in Paris. And hopefully you are engaged.
You're not even going to be here if it happens.
Yeah, that's true.
You probably won't. If it's according to your timeline.
Pump it up. You get to pump it up. What you do? Pump it up. You got to pump it up. Thank you for watching tonight's Spiral. Join us tomorrow for when it really hits me that I'm turning 25 in 2 years. Jordan
2 years is so far away.
is turning 25. It's been 2 years since my breakup.
23 for like
Another
8 months.
It's been 2 years since my breakup and then it's gone very quickly.
Months. 2 years and 8 months. It's closer to 3 years until you're 25 than 2 years.
I'll
So
take it.
just relax.